Are we getting into it?
Yeah. So who watched Invincible this week?
I did twice.
I did. Let me tell you something. I was already locked in with this. I was already locked in with this season, but my God, this episode here was insane.
I don't know if you guys saw, but just a few moments ago, while you guys were doing that, I had Invincible on the side.
Your face was completely shook,
and I can't believe what the fuck I just watched.
Yeah.
Yes.
What just happened?
Greatness. Animated.
Invincible just cranked back up to 11. What are we doing?
Can I just tell you, between this episode and what's about to happen in the next one, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation about what the best season of Invincible is. I'm just throwing it out there.
Season 3.
We are gonna have to have a conversation about it. Trust me.
Wow, I just watched the ending here and I was like, "What the fuck?" I just caught the end like right here.
This season has been really good. And the fact that they did Invincible War in one episode was very impressive because I was very captivated by it. I mean, it's something that happens within 3 days time, and they hit all 3 days. It was really good. All the different variants of Mark and seeing Angstrom Levy and how he kind of got like really freaking lucky. But then
I'm gonna go on record and tell you I love porn stash Mark.
Bro,
porn stash Mark is dope. I agree. Yeah,
that's my boy.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I had to say.
And I was actually surprised when I was looking at like some of the voice actors that they got here. I didn't know that the guy who does the voice for the guy who stretches is also the voice of Sonic.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either.
His name is Ben Schwartz. He does the voice of Sonic, and he does the voice of the guy who stretches.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Ben Schwartz. That's funny as hell.
Shit.
Because when I look back and listen to it, I said, "Oh, I hear it now," because you can kind of hear it a little bit.
Mark is still a little bitch.
Yeah, but
I was
like,
yeah.
He held his own this episode though. Like he should have killed Angstrom, but dude, he did fine. He did fine, and all the other Marks were.
Where the fuck did he hold it on?
Dude, he was beating the shit out of these guys. What are you talking about?
They
were doing this to show his conflict of him not wanting to kill people. That's part of the story.
He just kind of knocked him out. He didn't kill him.
I thought.
And it was a very short-lived knockout too. Like the dude woke up.
You're right. He did.
When he held his own against all those orbs or whatever that thing he was firing out of the like out of the portal. Like he's
still.
But I will say, but I'm not even going to lie though. When Oliver showed up and he says, "What are you doing? Kill him!" I was like, "I'm Oliver. I'm with you. Kill him." I
literally kill him.
I like the kid better than I like fucking Mark.
That's what I was literally saying. But not before he went for that portal. He says, "Hold on." He tried to pull him back through, and the portal closed, and he got his arm.
But that's the whole point, though, right? Is that like this Mark in our universe is so strong that he has the will to not kill people. That's why he's the best Mark. That's the whole point of the whole fucking thing. Leo, you're rolling your eyes, but that's what they're going for. That's what they're going for. It's the power of friendship again. We don't want to kill. Like I get it.
Trust me.
You know who wants to kill?
It's all about the change. It
has to. It has to change.
No, it's all about the change.
Who wants to kill?
Yeah.
The Mark in the white and red suit. He wants to kill.
He wants to kill. Yeah, he wants to
kill. Listen, the Mark that was at the Guardians of the Globe headquarters and almost like replaying how freaking how Omni-Man
killed him.
He was like, "Bro, why'd you ruin the moment, dude?" Like, come on, man.
I like the Mark that curses a lot. That's the Mark I like. Okay.
By the way,
but you know what? But you know.
Shout out Steven for playing every Invincible variant. He did all the voices.
Yeah,
well, he better have.
But you know what? But you know what's so crazy? I have to get like I think there was like an unspoken for MVP of this episode. I have to give it to Rex.
Rexplode. Yeah, I was gonna talk about him too.
Because like he was literally doing all that, and he actually sacrificed himself so that others could get away. And when that one Mark variant thought he had him, he said, "There's one you didn't get." He reached literally into his body to touch his skeleton bone.
Yep.
To blow himself and that variant up.
Bruh.
Yeah, very much remember it.
We were having the discussion before. I was watching it as we were about to go live, and I was sitting here telling Abel, like, God damn it, I can't believe Rex made me like him on the way out the fucking door. This son of a bitch, man.
So here's the crazy thing about the comics. Like, Rexplode was not like that in the comics. He was actually like, he was still a douchebag. He was single. He wasn't with what's her face. Like, they actually made you in the show like feel for him and like him and gave him a redemption arc. Like, it was cool. It was cool.
100%.
Yeah, but
I just like the way they
all right,
showed the cities being destroyed. It was
Who
freaking
had
awesome.
Who had the better death, Gambit or him?
I mean,
Oh,
Gambit.
Oh, stop it, Gambit. Come on, man.
I mean, it's
But,
obvious.
but when
Gambit.
as I was watching it, I literally said, "Oh, remember me."
like,
I literally
damn,
said, "It's
man,
the same
yeah.
fucking thing." He reached into his fucking stomach and everything. It's the same shit Gambit did. He held the fucking thing right here and said, "Remember me." Same fucking concept, bro. Like we get it. Well, I don't know which one came first. I don't know who wrote what first, but I'm gonna assume Bo did. But
and poor Eve's leg. I mean, her leg almost got snapped.
Dude.
Off.
Mm-hmm.
I thought her leg.
That's why he's a little. That's why he's a little bitch.
Dude, and how about what the hell's the guy's name at the jail who was like fighting the other Mark and freaking fried him?
Fucking
Aaron Paul's character. What the hell's his name?
The
shot guy.
Powerplex.
Yeah.
Powerplex.
There you go. Yeah.
That's him. Yeah.
He sees him getting his ass kicked. He's like, "Yeah, let's do this."
I want to know how. I need to know how many packs of throat lozenges Aaron Paul has to go through every time he does his role, because the amount of screaming has to do on his lungs and his his vocal cords are probably crazy to do all that yelling.
Take 2 days. They probably have to take 2 days.
He definitely got to take some kind of vocal rest where he's not talking or nothing. Like
all that fucking screaming. Yeah.
What's it called? The guy who was fighting the Mark in space. I forgot his name. It's Tech something. He becomes a big character later, so keep your eye on that guy.
Yes. Yeah.
I forgot his name. It's Tech something. He's a big character during a certain
the part where the Mark was fighting all of them and he killed all of them. The part that got me was at the end when he killed the last twin, when he threw the head and it split them in half. He threw the head right through the torso and it split them right in half like it was nothing.
Dude, that was great. And then freaking Darkwing or whatever his name is freaking brings him into the Shadow Realm, and he probably
Darkwing.
Yeah,
Dark
there
Knight.
you go. Dark Knight, whatever the hell his name is.
The Black Batman.
Yep,
Black
Batman. Oh Christ!
Black Batman kills.
No, but that episode.
There you go.
Just saying, he killed in this too. Just saying.
Dude, you wanna talk about almost like one-to-one stuff? Like some of the things they did in this episode was like really close to like one-to-one. Like the 8 that are left at the end of the I guess the end of the Invincible War, and is having the conversation with Angstrom above the house, and how Angstrom just freaking puts them in that void realm. Like that happened right from the comics.
I thought that was so funny when they got to that other realm and he was yelling out his name. He's like,
He
can't hear you.
But then obviously we go all the way up to the end, and who shows up?
Oh my God,
bro! Fucking Conquest.
And not only is it Conquest, who's voicing him?
Yo, who was actually
Jeffrey Dean Morgan
It is
Negan.
Really? Morgan.
It's Negan.
It's Negan.
So you want to talk about coming full circle with Stephen Yeun about that whole freaking Walking Dead thing, man?
Son of a bitch, he did that, huh?
And listen, if you guys think this episode was crazy, the next episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
isn't the next episode? Isn't that the finale?
It sure is. And so when I tell you the fight that
it's only 7 episodes.
8. We're on episode 7.
We had three of the release.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 release.
So when I tell you, this fight is pretty much as bad, if not worse, than the Invincible Omni-Man first fight in season 1. It's actually probably worse.
It might be.
I love the fact that he wants to fight. That's what I
just
care.
Like I need to.
He was like, "No,
man,
you got it wrong. Like
he said, I'm so mad.
Day. All I want to do is hit something."
He said very well.
Really hard.
It's about time that Mark wants to fucking fight. This goddamn guy pulls punches all the time.
Yeah.
When he did that, he broke the floor, son. I was like, "Oh, he mean business." He broke the floor.
He's gonna get his ass whooped again.
But again, this has been right. Conquest came down on business too. If you oppose me, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Right.
Like, if you oppose me, I'm gonna kill you.
And Conquest is swole. Like I'm like, sheesh. When I saw him, I was like, whoa, this dude is like gargantuan.
Yo, put it this way. Of all of the Viltrum Empire, there's only one person that Conquest is scared of. Everyone else is scared of Conquest.
Everyone else is scared of Conquest. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it comes down to.
Yep, Conquest is the guy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll see. We already know he's gonna whoop Mark's ass. Then fucking what's the face? The alien guy's gonna come down with his daddy, and his daddy gonna save him. Hey, Mark, you little bitch, go sit down somewhere.
See, I don't know.
I'll take my purple son, who'll be probably fight better than your ass, and we're gonna whoop this fucking conquest ass.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I don't think. Like, I think Omni-Man and the alien, they're gonna be off on their own mission, still doing something because they have something big to do. So they might still. Yeah, they might still be doing that. So this literally, it might just be Mark versus this guy. Oh yeah,
and I like that
fact that do you think Mark can beat Conquest?
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say anything. I think anything is possible.
When he's getting ready to fight, Mark can fight.
I haven't seen Mark fuck up anything like that yet. He's gonna have to.
He's Omni-Man's son.
He's gonna have to reach down deep.
Meanwhile, Battle Beast is up in space, about to get turned into a fucking mink coat somewhere.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Come on, he was all about that fight, bro. I was behind him on this one.
He was throwing hands in space.
If Battle Beast goes to fight Thrag, that fight's not a fucking joke. Battle Beast will get his ass. He will be a mink coat. I'm telling you right now.
He wants to
be a mink coat, bro.
And he'll be good with that, man. My man already said, if I died in battle,
that's all he wants. He wants to go out like that. He wants to die.
Then let's go, baby, because he's gonna give it all.
10 fingers, bro. Stand on 10 toes, bro. Take me out. Go ahead. Wear me.
I thought it was so funny when Angstrom, when he got pulled back into the portal after he lost his arm, he was looking to the lab workers to say, "Hey, fix me up," and they just kind of stood there and looked at him like, "No."
He got what he deserved.
No.
By the way, also fun fact, do you know who was voicing them? The original voice of Hellraiser. What's his name? I don't remember his name. But
oh shit, really?
Yes, the Hellraiser guy was voicing them. Yeah, Pinhead.
His name is Pinhead.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really gotten to the Hellraiser movies, but I think it was the original actor who played Pinhead.
Interesting.
Yeah. Dude, they really kill it with the voice acting, man. They just get people. It's crazy. Kirkman gets people, but next episode we're in for a treat, guys. I'm telling you right now.
I was talking shit in our group chat earlier about how Invincible peaked at season 1. I lied.
No.
I lied completely.
Dude, honestly, I think this season has been incredible, to be completely honest. I think it's been really good.
Conquest, really good. Conquest brings it to a whole nother.
If they would have never took so long for the second season, you might have had you would have had a fucking
better feeling about it.
I think they realized they made a mistake splitting the season in half like that, and that's why when they came out and announced when the third season was coming, they said we're running it straight through. There's no split. Like they made sure to emphasize that because they heard the people was complaining about it. So,
but now
that's Spider-Man
and the Spider-Verse have the same fucking effect. Watch.
But now I need to see season 4 of Invincible dropping sometime in 2026.
I
need to see it coming back.
Oh no, they're going for yearly releases moving forward. Like that's their
yearly releases. Good. That's all I need.
It needs to be, especially what happens after Conquest. They're so.
This season, I'm telling you, this season's ended on a cliffhanger.
Oh, it is.
It's ended on a cliffhanger. I'm claiming that now.
It sure is.
100%. Oh man,
it's so good. But all in all, great show. Already can't wait for next week.
Yeah, this episode, in my opinion, was so far my favorite episode of the season so far.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
This has been the best episode of Invincible in like a season and a half. No bullshit.
Yeah.
It's been fighting from the beginning to the end.
Dude, one of my favorite parts was the shots of, like, they were showing the Invincibles, like, standing from the back, but they were showing the different Invincibles in all the different cities and the wreckage. Like, I loved those shots. It's fucking sick.
Who was the guy with the blindfold shooting at Invincible?
So I don't remember his name, but he's a character that Kirkman, I think, made up, and he was in the Guardians of the Globe comic book, like they had separate from this. So it was something that I think Kirkman did on the side. So he brought that character in.
Okay.
Like just for that scene, yeah. He was always compared to Daredevil, actually, except Daredevil with guns.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, wow, this is fucking familiar as shit. Okay.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was.
He was very cool. But yeah, good stuff, man. Invincible's back as fuck.
I'm still processing because I just saw it on my screen. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again.
No, you're gonna have to rewatch it.
Watch it twice.
It was that good.
Damn, I have to rewatch that. Wow.
For sure. But all right, I guess that's a reaction. That's an episode. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
next week.
Yeah, 158 next week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. From myself, Aaron, Chase, Leo, Wendeezy, and Torian. Tell them where to find you, Torian.
Find me on here, Torian Rain Reloaded. Also on Twitter, Cutting Up. Torian Rain Reloaded. Also on Instagram at Torian_Rain.
Love it. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you guys on the next one. Mancave101 Podcast live every Thursday, giving you all of your nerdy needs throughout the week. Hit us up on our socials and all of our things: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Kick, and Rumble. Are we still on Kick and Rumble? I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
It doesn't even matter. It flows good. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a great night. We'll see you all next week.
Jar Jar Binks is still the best character in Star Wars.
Stop talking about Dwight. Talk about Jar Jar Banks, bro.
Jar Jar Binks.
You know what? This keep going on.